It seems like every single day I ask myself the same questions. Why do I exist? Why have I been blessed with the gifts God's given me? No, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. He told me I was fearfully and wonderfully made, handcrafted design. But I don't feel the same. So much crap on my mind. I just keep on replaying every part of my demise. And I keep on remaking every part of my disguise. And I keep on repaying for the same old mistakes. And I keep on delaying the next step I should take. And he keep on replaying the last time I took a leap of faith. I should have known I was destined for greatness. I should have known he'd keep me in the dangerous places and give me safety. I should have known he'd know where to place me. He made me for heaven's sakes. No, for kingdom's sakes. Put a price on my life and he raised the stakes. But I gamble my salvation almost every day. And he keeps on blessing me with amazing grace. So I'm going to keep on praying. I'm laying on my face like, God, I surrender. Take me out this place. Let me pull that trigger. Give me pills to take. Overdose on liquor. Let my liver break. He said, wait. Give it all to me. I'll make it right. In my hands, I got your life. It's not yours to take. Yes, Lord.
Oh, no, no, no. My mind is racing, heart palpitating. Shortness of breath feels like I haven't caught it yet. But wait, I'm not moving. So am I choosing to lean on what I brought onto myself and not on what you said to me? So to worry is to not believe at all. And I know you'll catch me right before I begin to fall. So I hear your peace speaking into me, bringing it into the stormy sea. And I'll trust that from this moment.
Feels like the sky is falling, my mind's stuck in the clouds. Legs too weak for walking, my whole life's tumbling down. I'm so scared, I need your help, hear me screaming out. I'm at war with my own mind, and you stepped in to remind me. Gonna be alright, alright, alright.
We gon' be just fine. Be alright, alright, alright.
We're gonna be just fine, just fine, just fine.
I got this feeling of falling like the sky can't hold me. Lord, I don't know where I'm going. You gon' have to show me. Taking me to the unknown where nobody knows me. Traveling down through the valley can become so lonely. I know I'll reach my destination, I'm just moving slowly. I know my fears will try to stop me like a soccer goalie. But you told me that you would hold me, never let me go. I may not see the sun, but you gave me a steady glow. I've been feeling so down, down, down. Face to the ground, ground, ground. My tears are like rivers that water your seeds of hope. It's planted next to the ocean where you have anchored my soul. So I hear your peace speaking into me, bringing it into my stormy seas.
And I'll trust that from this moment
we're gonna be just fine.
Feels like the sky is falling,
my mind's stuck in the clouds.
Yeah.
Legs too weak for walking, my whole life's tumbling down.
I'm so scared, I need your help,
Hear me screaming out. I'm at war with my own mind. You stepped in to remind me. We're gonna be alright, alright, alright.
We're gonna be
Gonna be just fine.
make some noise. Y'all make some noise for the wonderful songwriter, singer, worshiper, Garrett. And a special shout out, I gotta say this. Jacqarri is 18 years old. This was the first song she ever recorded ever in her life. Her first time ever in the studio. Y'all make some noise for Jacqarri. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. So, just fine. I feel like the words are very simple, right? Just fine. You know, I was in a place where I felt like my life was just spinning around, right? Like the words say, I felt like I was upside down, right? I felt like I was alone. I was in darkness, right? And can you imagine? I just want you to think about if Jesus Christ, we say he's the son, and we put the play on words, and he's the S-O-N, and he's also the S-U-N, and we get all happy, and yay, that's awesome. But you know what? There's a time in the day where the sun goes down, and you don't see the sun anymore. I was in that place in my life where the sun went down. I didn't see the sun anymore. All I saw was the moon. And the moon made me think about my depression. It made me think about being alone. It made me think about taking my life. And you know what? Guess what happened? I would love to tell you that God miraculously came in. He swooped in. He said, you know what? Here's the solution to all of your problems. I just fix it automatically. Everything is great. And everybody went crazy. And y'all said, hallelujah. Everybody say hallelujah. But that's not how the story happened. That's not how the story happened. Because I woke up the next day and everything was the same. I had the same feeling. I had the same thoughts. I was in the same situation. And then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. But you know what did happen? One day, talking to friends, talking to different people, just, you know, in my alone time with God as well, I finally realized in this place is where he wants me to be right now. Because he has something else for me on the other side. And I may not be able to see the next season. I may not be able to know. I sound like I'm preaching. I'm not trying to preach. I may not be able to see what's going to happen. But I just know there's a reason why he has me here, right? We hear this all the time. I felt like I was deep down in dirt, right? I was practically dead. I felt like I was 6 feet under. But then I realized, you know what? I'm a seed. So he had to plant me, right, in this dark place by myself alone. And then he watered me, right? And then eventually I grew and it became better. But in that moment, though, this song is about being in that moment. It's not about what happened afterwards when everything was great. It's about that moment. It's about when you were alone with the moon. Because one thing I noticed was that the moon in itself doesn't give any light. But the only reason you can see it is because the sun is shining on it. So that was my symbol to let me know. It was like the Batman sign, right? I don't see Batman right now, but Batman is right around the corner, right? But you know what? I just got to endure this night. And it may not be great for this night, but I can tell you one thing. When I changed my mind, when I started seeing things differently, when instead of me beating myself up, or instead of me feeling down about myself, or instead of me feeling depressed or feeling alone, I just changed my mind. I said, you know what, God? All right, you win. I'm going to just be patient and wait on you. I know it's not great right now, but it's just fine. It's just fine. It's not great. It's not amazing. I don't feel blessed right now. I don't want to use all those wonderful words right now. I don't want to say all of that, right? But I will say it's going to be all right. It's going to be just fine. And so one thing I wanted to do with this album, I want you, whenever you listen to it, listen to the whole thing, right? Because this is what worship sounds like to me. When it's nighttime, when you don't see the sun, when all you see is the moon. This song was a worship song to me. And before it was recorded, before any of that, before all of that, I would just sing it at night to myself, right? And I'm not ashamed. I'm a thug, but I'll say I was crying a little bit. I had a couple tears, you know. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But this is a song that I was singing to myself, it's going to be all right. I feel like everything is flipped upside down. I feel like life isn't great. I feel like I'm not where I want to be, but it's going to be all right. Because eventually morning is going to come, right? And so I want you guys to always remember that. No matter what happens in your life, the sun is never too far. As a matter of fact, sometimes he treats you like a moonflower. It's the opposite of a sunflower. See, a moonflower only grows at night. A moonflower has to be in dark places to grow. So sometimes he had to make you a moonflower that you can grow in the nighttime.